Good morning. Welcome to Yoga by Beka. Today's yoga is going to be yoga for the 2025 flu. If you haven't been sick yet this year with the flu or whatever's been going around, you may, or hopefully you may not, but it's gotten me pretty bad. But laying in bed a lot of times makes me feel worse. So this morning I decided to just get on my mat and do a few self-comforting, self-soothing poses and stretches to try to release a lot of the negativity from being sick and maybe to help promote wellness and healing. So let's get on our mat. And if you're not feeling well today, this is the video for you. I'm right there along with you, and we'll get through it together. Let's first start on just rocking back and forth on our sits bones in a seated cat-cow. Then slowly reach your left hand overhead to get a nice stretch in the side body. Breathing deeply in and out. Breathing through your mouth if you can't breathe through your nose. Hands overhead, bring them down at heart center. And now take your right hand and reach it over to the left side, keeping your sits bones and hips grounded firmly into the mat. Getting a nice stretch in the side body. Now back to center, arms overhead, and stretch in front of you. Bringing your head down to the mat and sway the trunk of your body left and right, stretching out the lower sides of your back slightly. Rock forward on your elbows and put your knees underneath your hips. Get into tabletop position and just rock in a circle, first one direction and then the other. Go back and forth, all on the rhythm of your breath. Sit your hips down on top of your heels into child's pose. Stretch your arms out, tint your fingers, and then catch a wave and uncurl into a laying down position. Rocking your head back and forth against the mat, giving your sinuses a massage. Then rock backwards, putting lots of movement into every inch of your spine. Now catch a wave and curl forwards until you're laying down on the mat, and then rock backwards, pretending you're an ocean wave coming into the shore. Get back into tabletop position. Square your hips and shoulders. Take your left hand and reach it high into the sky into a side twist. Then thread the needle, placing it on the other side, laying your head on the side of your face on the mat. Take your right arm and bind it behind you. Your ears should be on the mat. Just breathe in and out and relax. We're not doing anything today but focusing on healing through movement. Take your right hand and reach it out in front of you. Then put it by your head to support you and lift your body up. Rock backwards and forwards again. Just back and forth on your breath. Reach your right hand high in the sky, opening the body to the right side. Thread the needle through, laying the right side of your face and your right ear on the mat. Take the left hand and reach it behind you, grabbing your own waist. Square your hips and just lay here. Relaxing, breathing in and out. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. After getting out of bed and doing some yoga, in the moment it might feel comforting to you. Directly afterwards, you might feel worse. After this yoga session, you may want to just go back to bed and drink lots and lots of water slowly, sipping it. In the meantime, though, if you're still hanging in there with me, get into tabletop position, pointing your fingertips back towards your knees and rocking slightly forward and back. You can get into plank position if you feel the need to. When you're sick, you should just totally listen to your body. If you're feverish like I've been, you may go through bouts of being hot and cold. Just give yourself a lot of grace. Your mental state and physical state are so closely intertwined. So be sure that you stay positive with yourself and talk to yourself like you would your best friend. Get in a cross-legged seated position. Tip your head to one shoulder, extend the opposite arm out, hand flexed. Place your hand on your ear and push your head in resistance against the hand to get a good stretch in the neck. If you have a lot of congestion, you'll want to encourage drainage. Take a moment and circle your head around, first in one direction and then the other. Extend the other hand out, flex the palm. Tip your head over and place your hand on the opposite ear. Push your head against the hand in resistance to really open up and strengthen the neck and to release any tension and to also encourage any type of drainage. When you're sick, your body makes a lot of extra mucus to flush out toxins, and it can really clog your head up and make you feel awful and dizzy. Place your hands on your knees and do a few more seated cat-cows to get your spine moving, to get the energy flowing from the base of your spine and let it travel all the way up to the crown of your head. Take this time now to let's massage your temples, your sinus areas, around your eyes. Massage your third eye. Massaging love into your face. Place your hands right behind your ears, one finger in front of the ear, one finger behind. And rub up and down to stimulate that vagus nerve. to promote drainage, to breathe in space. Do a few more seated cat-cows, rotating your shoulders forward and back, rocking on the sits bones, activating that kundalini energy at the base of your spine, releasing it up to your spine to promote health and wellness, to get your blood circulating, to help aid in your healing process. Lay down on your mat, your knees are up. Place your right ankle over your left knee and pull your left knee in towards your chest. Thread the needle by placing your hands behind your left leg, kind of pulling it in towards you. If you're feeling kind of weak, let your left foot just sort of drop down and be relaxed. Breathe in and exhale. Feeling the stretch and letting it massage you from the inside out. Take some moments to breathe in and out. Now place your left ankle over your right knee. Thread your hands through and grab the back of your upper right leg to pull it in towards your chest. And if you're low on energy, just let left leg, that left foot release down and just relax your body into your mat. Let the earth hold you up. Release both feet down on the mat but knees up. Lift the hips up into bridge position. Squeeze your shoulder blades together underneath you, keeping your knees straight ahead. Then slowly relax, letting your upper body hit the mat before your lower back hits the mat. Aligning the spine. Hug your knees into your chest and slowly rock left and right, giving your back a much needed massage. If you've been laying in your bed a long time from being sick, you might feel a little stiff. Extend your arms out in a T position and cross your right knee over the left. And then let both legs just fall towards the right as your head looks over to the left side. Feeling a nice elongation in your lower left hand section of your back. Giving your kidneys an internal massage. Activating your digestive system. Come back to center, both feet down on the ground. Now take your left leg, cross it over your right, knee on knee, and let it slowly just fall to the left side as your head looks over towards your right hand. Getting a nice internal deep massage on your right lower back. Massaging your digestive system, your kidneys, your liver. These poses are very detoxifying and can help you recover a little bit faster. And if it doesn't, at least it's a great placebo effect. Let's do a lying down butterfly position, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen, letting your knees fall open, your feet are touched together. Breathe in and breathe out. letting gravity do all the work for stretching your legs. Relaxing and accepting what is. If you are not feeling good today, if you have the flu, if you have a sinus infection or any kind of sickness plaguing you, just accept that this is not going to be forever. And your body is telling you to just slow everything down so you can get a deep rest, mentally and physically. Pull your knees into your chest and using your hands to guide your knees, do a few circles first inward and then outward. Massaging your lower back, opening up the hips. Breathing in lots of love to your body. Pull your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg out. Breathing in and out. I love to hum when I'm not feeling good and doing yoga, so you can breathe in and hum the air out. I read that there are some studies that have shown that humming is very self-soothing and healing, releasing a lot of deep-seated stress that you may not even recognize is there. Extend your right foot up towards the sky, grabbing your foot and pulling it closer to you. Imagine that your shoulders are super heavy. Pull your shoulders in and closer to the mat, feeling a deep release in your hamstrings. Release the leg down. Nod your head left and right if it's stiff. Pull your left knee now into your chest. Your right leg is extended out. This is going to be a wonderful day to wear all of your most comfortable clothes. Let your left knee fall over to your right side, left arm out extended in a nice spinal twist. Breathing in and out. If you have some extra fuzzy socks that make you happy, put them on. Your favorite shirt, your favorite sweats. Today, take this day to nurture yourself. It's all about making yourself feel good and healing. Extend your left leg up, grabbing the ankle or toes. Let your shoulders fall deeper into the mat, deepening that stretch in your glutes and your hamstrings. Today may also be a wonderful day to commit yourself to not eat any processed foods. All those extra chemicals and additives are terrible for your gut, and your health originates from your gut health. I have a lot of oranges, strawberries, celery. I have some squash and lettuce and salads. My chickens also lay fresh eggs every day, so I'll be focusing on eating those. In a lying down position, get into what's called a fish pose. Put your head underneath you and your upper back arches up, resting on your elbows. When ready, release. You might feel a really big head rush from the placement of your head, so move slowly back into a seated position. If you have a lot of congestion in your head and sinuses, I find that a lot of yoga poses that create the dizziness actually help get all of that congestion moving and hopefully moving out of your body. Get into tabletop and do some cat-cow positions, and then lower yourself back into child's pose, massaging your head left and right on the mat if you need to. I have been sick for about a week or so, and I think I might actually have to go see a real doctor. But generally speaking, I don't like medications or doctors, and I try to holistically heal myself with a lot of steaming and herbs and natural remedies. Today I'll be doing a lot of fresh lemon water, staying away from processed foods, and a lot of meditation. And I comfort myself a lot by listening to a lot of positive self-help YouTube videos. I'm a little addicted to those. Anything that can help me focus on being happy in the moment and raising my vibration. I rarely get sick this way, and when I do, I just really want to take the time out to give some self-love. In a cross-legged seated position, place your hands on the tops of your shoulders with your elbows flared out wide. And on the rhythm of your breath, turn to your left, breathing in, and when you turn to your right, exhale. Go left and right as many times as is comfortable. Sort of open up your head, your body, and to get that pumping breath in and out. Getting it, oxygen, good pure oxygen in and out. Let's take some time now to tapping your sinuses and the different pressure points on your body can be really imperative for getting some movement, relief from being sick. I tap underneath my eyes, right over my eyebrows, massage around the eyes, my ears. And then one thing that's really good for sort of cleansing the system is if you cross your hands over one another and take your thumbs and just gently pulse on the tops of your collarbone, like right under your neck. If you just pump right there, that can really get your lymphatic system to start draining. So just watch here. Take your thumbs and lightly tap and pump up and down on those 2 points where your collarbone meets in the middle. This encourages your lymphatic system to start draining. You don't need to put a lot of pressure there. Breathe in and out, just encouraging your lymphatic system. When that is done, if you were to grab your neck on either side and just apply pressure, pinching gently. This will open up the passageways from your system, from your ears and your head down your neck. You may feel some opening up and some draining happening. To help encourage drainage, rub one finger behind your ear, one finger behind, and then rub down your jawline. Paying attention to applying some pressure underneath that jaw, where a lot of your lymph nodes reside, sort of helping encourage them to empty any kind of infection or irritation out. Massage your cheeks and face as however feels comfortable for you. At this point, if you're nauseous, that's normal. Stay here and just breathe deeply in and out. Be very patient with yourself today and give yourself nothing but love. If you're physically ill, you may feel your mental state also go a little downhill, but just use vision, visualize yourself in a happy memory. Maybe one time when you were on a vacation. Remember that you're loved and you're cared for, and this too will pass. The flu for 2025 is really hitting everyone I know. And there's a lot of articles and news stories about it. So if you're sick, just relax into it, accept it, but don't give up your responsibilities to do everything possible for self-care. If you're strong enough to get up and move around and do some poses, that's so wonderful. And congratulations for being able to do that for yourself. Drink lots of fluids and remember that you're very loved. Take care of yourself, and hopefully tomorrow will all be better. Have a great day.